So the only reason why I bothered to watch this movie was because the running time was 62 minutes. That's an hour and 2 minutes, which makes this movie the shortest Oscar Best Picture nominee in history. And in the case of this movie, that might actually be a good thing. She Done Him Wrong, starring and co-written by Mae West, who apparently was a bit of a big deal back in the day. Apparently it was like Paramount's saving grace that saved them from going bankrupt. It was a big hit back in 1933. I don't quite understand why, though. In fact, I don't really quite understand what this movie is about. Because so far, I feel like this movie's sole purpose is just to promote Mae West. Like the movie's all about her and her annoying Brooklyn accent. At least I think her annoying Brooklyn accent is kind of. I think it's quite annoying. Her talking like this. It just doesn't. I don't like. It annoys me. It annoys me when she talks like that, and she talks like that throughout the entire movie, the entire hour, which is probably why I'm glad it was an hour. So I don't have to sit through it anymore. Back to the whole I don't really know what this movie is about kind of thing. Well, I'm about to read the summary on IMDb. Maybe that'll help me. New York singer and nightclub owner Lady Lou has more men friends than you can imagine. Unfortunately, one of them is a vicious criminal who's escaped and is on the way to see his girl. Not realizing she hasn't exactly been faithful in his absence, help is at hand in the form of young Captain Cummings, a local temperance league leader, though. Yeah, that's it. That's what the movie's about. That's all that happens in the movie. She's a girl that's desired by everyone, and yeah, that's all I got from it. Or that's all you can get from this movie. First of all, this movie bored me. I was really bored throughout this movie, and then there was a couple of moments here and there that I was scratching my head saying, what? Like this one part towards like the very end of the movie, like the last 10 minutes where she gets into a fight with this other lady that I think works for the nightclub. I don't really know what she did because, I don't know, they didn't establish her that well. And they fight, and then Mae West's character, Lou, accidentally stabs the other lady. And she's wearing a dress, so obviously it would show and there'd be blood, but there wasn't blood because they couldn't afford blood back then, so it's just like, oh, she's on the chair, and she like covers her hair up and pretends to brush it, like to pretend she's not dead. I don't know. It was so stupid. There was so many things about this movie that was stupid. It was boring. I didn't care about the characters. I didn't care about the plot. I didn't care about anything in this movie. I only watched it because it had a milestone attached to it, so I figured, oh, this might be interesting to watch. I wondered why it's so short. It's short because there's nothing to it. And because it's so short, I feel like I can't say anything more about this movie. So, you know what? I'm going to go all the way and give this 1 star. Why am I giving this 1 star? Because at least Cimarron had a cool opening scene with wagons, and at least the Broadway melody had an interesting plot for the first 2/3 of the movie. This movie was just dull and stupid. 1 star, ladies and gentlemen. 1 star. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.